Hi, this is Kathy from Kathy's Creative Impressions. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and yesterday I just received a new suite that is going to be used in a Stampin' Up! Event called Creativity Now, happening in June. And I got this beautiful new stamp set called Peace on Earth. It's going to be wonderful for many occasions. I love that it's got Peace on Earth and peace, love, and joy for the holidays, but it also has with deepest sympathy and heartfelt prayers and big hugs for a good friend and sending you love. So I was going to show you when I get a new stamp set a couple of things that I do to prep it for use. So first of all, I already took this out of the case, but because it is a photopolymer clear, the photopolymer sets come printed on one side so that you can remove the stamps from these plastic sheets and have them always in your stamp case. So what I like to do, because this is backwards, just makes it a little bit easier for me when I'm looking for stamps. I have a little washi tape, and I'm going to attach this to my Glass Studio, and I am going to take off the flimsier, thinner sheet, Mylar sheet, and I'm going to ink this up and stamp it down on this side so that I can see the stamps both ways. Okay, so in the past I have done this with my Stamp-A-Ma-Jig, which is a stamp positioning tool. And so this might go horribly wrong, but I'm gonna try to ink them up, whoops, and stamp them all at once by not removing them from the sheet that they came on. That way they'll be in just exactly the right positions. Oh, I skipped one step. So because these are new right from the factory, they do contain some oils, and I always take my chamois or my Stampin' Scrub and clean the stamps off. And I had done that already, and then thought, oh, why don't I make a video and kind of show how this is done. So that is one step that I would recommend, is that you clean your stamps before the first time you use them. And I am just using the Memento Tuxedo black ink to ink these up, and you can see that by scrubbing them, the ink isn't pooling up. It is sticking pretty well to the photopolymer stamps. And so let's hope this goes pretty well. Okay, I am going to get my great big block out to see if I can just, once I get this in place, if I can just smooth them out. All right, so this is the way. This is going to be right across from these images. So I'm going to put it down and then use this block to kind of evenly give pressure to all the stamps, and hopefully the images will come out pretty good. Let's see what happens. This is kind of the first time I've done this without the Stamp-A-Ma-Jig, but it is nice to be able to read these without trying to figure out what they say backwards. Look at that, not too bad. Now I can just clean this again with my, this is just a Stampin' Chamois that's cut in like 4 pieces. And then I put them in little baggies, and then they're easy to have right on my desk or use for classes. When the ladies get inky fingers, they can just clean them off, and then you just rinse this out in cool or warm water and reuse. All right, so now I've got this, and I can gently peel my washi tape back off, and this one blurred just a little bit as I was putting it down, but you know, it's good enough. It does what I wanted it to do. I'm going to be able to see my sentiments and read them easily so I can grab them quickly when I want to. All right, so now I'm going to take my plastic case again. It has plastic on the outside, and this just slides back in there. And Peace on Earth, you open it up, and now what I will do is take each of the stamps off of the piece of plastic, and I will place them on top of the words. This is meant so that you can put your stamps back in the case after you're using them, and you know that you're not missing any, because you can see that everything is in its place. And so that is how I get a new photopolymer stamp set all ready to use. And then it's always at my fingertips, and I can see the sentiments over there, which is nice to quickly grab them. And I'm super excited about using this set. I will be sharing after the June event what we create during the event, but who knows, maybe I'll play a little ahead of time and create some things and share those with you one of these days. It comes with some beautiful designer series paper, lots of blues and greens, which I'm very excited about. I just love the colors. I can quickly share a little bit. It has an embossing folder called Peaceful Greenery, and it has some pretty blue stars in 4 different colors, and it has some, what color is this? Silver edged Misty Moonlight ribbon. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like sparkly denim with a silver edge. And then it has Peaceful Garden 12 by 12 specialty glimmer paper. So you can see the Misty Moonlight color. Let's see what else we have. Silver, I'm sure. 2 pieces of silver. Ooh, 2 pieces of maybe Secret Sea, and 2 pieces of Misty Moonlight. I don't think this is black. I think it's the new Secret Sea. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's see, because it always tells on the blue, dark gray, and soft green. Well, I was wrong. This is a soft green, not silver. And this is a dark gray. I think it'll go well with the new in color Secret Sea. All right, and somewhere around here, oh, on the floor, I can show you real quick the pretty new paper, and then we'll wrap this up. So I hope that helps as far as ideas for what to do with the new stamp set. We've got some pretty florals, some pretty neutral patterns, some beautiful doves, some greenery that's blue and green with a watercolor background. Oh, this is pretty with the little small dainty. Oh, more beautiful doves. A crisscross pattern with leaves and berries, and then we've got stars and kind of like hydrangeas, but not exactly. So more fun ahead, lots of new things to play with, and this suite that will be available, I'm thinking in the fall catalog. I know we just got the annual catalog. Will come with these dies, which has 2 beautiful frames, some greenery, some stars, some tag makers for these, and then 2 beautiful doves to go with the there's no doves in the stamp set. It was all words, but there's doves on the paper. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you have fun if you get a new stamp set. putting it together and getting it all ready to use. Have a great day. Kathy Schreckenthaler of Kathy's Creative Impressions signing off.